Here we go with day 4 of the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar for 2025, and today it is a Pit Droid. The DUM Series Pit Droid was a model of repair droid manufactured by Servo Droid Incorporated. They were made in large quantities on Cyrillia by the native Cyrillians for use in labour, repair and light construction. Pit droids stood at a relatively short 1.2 metres tall, and they came in many different colours. Their most remarkable feature was their immense strength and able to carry objects many times their own size or weight. Their skeletal design and long thin limbs were dwarfed by their broad flared dome-shaped heads. In the centre of the head was a large round photoreceptor equipped with multi-spectrum scanners. This photoreceptor could detect microscopic damage in metals and other solids. The DUM series worked best in large groups and had a built-in comm system that allowed them to communicate with others in their unit. The antenna on their disc-shaped heads served to transmit directions to other droids, allowing a group of droids to collaborate on a project more efficiently and thereby expediting its completion. Their immense strength would make a malfunctioning or unattended unit extremely hazardous, possibly resulting in significant damage. Their most common fault was a damaged on-off switch, so many owners kept an ion blaster on hand just in case. If a unit was past the brink of repair, they would need to be disposed of, and this almost always resulted in the disintegration of the unfortunate droid, as the repair costs were quite high. Pit droids have the ability to compress themselves into a compact box-shaped package. A tap on their photoreceptor would signal them to return to their upright position and vice versa. Because this could be quite an arduous task for a large group of pit droids working on a project, launchers were designed to release individual pit droids one at a time or as a whole group all in one go. In production for several decades, the DUM series garnered criticism in the press due to their reputation as poorly programmed. Clumsy and hapless, the droids were cheaply made and often recycled rather than repaired. Despite the criticism, the pit droids were capable within their narrow range of abilities. While being much maligned in the press, the droids were popular in the Outer Rim, even during the Galactic Civil War. Things were hard to come by out there. They saw a lot of use on Tatooine, working in Watto's workshop, and at the Boonta Eve Classic where they were working on pod racers. When Jar Jar Binks visited Watto's shop in 32 BBY, BBY is before the Battle of Yavin, a standard calendar term, he accidentally activated a dormant pit droid, although he quickly turned it off when Anakin Skywalker said to him, "Hit it on the nose." During the Boonta Eve Classic of the same year, pod racer Odie Mandrell had a pit stop. During the pit stop, a single DUM pit droid was sucked into the engine and thrown out the opposite end. The droid survived, even letting out a cheer of excitement, but Odie's engine did not, and it cost him the race. After the fall of the Galactic Empire, the manager of Hangar 35 at Mos Eisley, Pel Motto, used 3 pit droids to make repairs on docked ships, and despite Mando's dislike of droids, they were used to help modify his N1 starfighter. They were quite sought after following the demise of the Empire, but as Pel said, "You know, it's costing me a lot of money to keep these droids even powered up." Sadly, it got to the point where their maintenance costs outweighed their usefulness.